everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm doing Sheridan's makeup. Sheridan is also a makeup artist, so go check her out. It is MUA Sheridan on Instagram. So I'm just starting off with her eyebrows. I'm taking the Inglot gel liner, no, not gel liner, brow gel liner in the shade 16, and I'm just filling in her brows. Then I'm just using the P. Louise eye base to prep them. For eyeshadow today, I'm kind of doing just more of like a simple, I guess, glam look. The shade that I'm using there is from the James Charles palette. It is the shade 10% off, and then I'm going to be taking the shades from Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I'm going to be taking Brick, and then I'm going to be taking a Makeup Geek shade, which is Tan Lines, and mixing the two together and using that to blend out that 10% off shade. I'm also going to be bringing those two shades through the front of her eye just to make it more soft. Then I'm applying the Inglot gel liner in the shade 94. This is going to be used as a base for the pigment that I'm going to be using. So I'm just taking the NYX Shimmer Down pigment. This one is in the shade 05. It's like a super soft sort of champagne-y pinky sort of color. It looks really pretty, and I'm just going to be taking the Inglot gel liner in the shade 77 and using this to line her lash line. Now, as she does have slightly hooded eyelids, I didn't take the eyeliner too thick just because I don't want it to transfer. And then I'm just going to be taking the Inglot Noir eyeshadow and just blending out that outer edge of the liner and smoking out the outer corner. Then I'm going to be taking the lashes from AliExpress, as I always do, and sticking those on. Then for primer, I'm taking the Matte Rescue Primer from Benefit just because her skin is quite oily. I let that sit whilst I'm doing the under eyes. I'm just using the same shades that I use on the top on the bottom and just making sure they're all blended out. I'm then going to be taking the Inglot gel liner again and just using this in her waterline as well, just because I wanted it to be kind of super smoky and make her eyes really pop as well. Then just applying some black eyeshadow underneath. For foundation, I'm taking the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This one is in the shade Light Beige, and I mixed a little bit of warm beige with it as well just to darken it up slightly. I'm just applying this with a Dirty 30 sponge. I am sorry for the camera angle. I must have knocked the camera by accident and not realised, so that's my bad, I apologise. Then we're back to normal. I'm taking the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard, and just putting this underneath her eyes, down the tip of her nose, chin and forehead, then just blending that out with the Dirty 30s mini sponge. I'm then going to be applying some of the Laura Mercier translucent powder just under her eyes and also in her laugh lines as well, and I'm just going to be really pushing that into the skin. I always make sure that I push any of the powder into the skin, just because otherwise you kind of get left with a lot of fallout. Then just taking the Bobbi Brown foundation stick, I'm using that to contour, then setting the face with the Australis Fresh and Flawless. For contour, to further contour, I'm taking the Hoola Bronzer by Benefit and then MAC Give Me Sun just to bronze up the face, that's what I'm thinking. Then for blush, I'm taking MAC Warm Soul and also a little bit of a Tarte one. It's in the shade Partay with heaps of A's in it. It's really nice. Then for highlighter, I'm taking the MAC Oh Darling. I'm just then blending out the outer corners of the eyeshadow just to make sure you get a seamless blend. Then adding a little bit of MAC Vanilla pigment to her inner corner. For lips, I took the MAC Strip Down Lip Pencil, which is my favourite, and also a little bit of Yash lipstick. I then applied some of the Kat Von D setting spray, and here we have the completed look. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I love doing it with another makeup artist. I found it super fun. So yeah, if you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!